In this video, we're working on standard 4.NBT.1, and it represents a digit in one place is 10 times what it represents in the place to its right. Okay, so in this lesson, let me just give you a number example here. So if we have the number 755,438. Okay, let's look at these two fives. Okay, we see this 5 being in the 10,000s place. It has a value of 50,000. 5 10,000s equals 50,000. And this 5 being in the thousands place, it has a value of 5,000. So to show you that each place to the left is 10 times larger than the place to the right is proven when you look at two digits that are the same, because we see that to make 5,000 10 times greater, if we multiplied 5,000 times 10 times greater, we would see that always simply we would have 4 zeros. I can write my 4 zeros. And then I would have left 1 times 5 is 5. So I can see if I make 5,000 10 times greater, it's going to equal its counterpart to the left, 50,000. So the basic concept the students should get from this standard is that each time we move one place to the left, that place is 10 times greater than its counterpart to the right. So just another example, if we have 849,335, and I want to underline my two 3's. Okay, I know that this 3 being in the hundreds place, it has a value of 300. And this 3 being in the tens place, it has a value of 30. And so if I want to check and or prove that each place to the left is 10 times greater, well, I would simply take this value of this 3 tens, 30, and multiply it by 10. And I see I have 2 zeros. I can write those down. And then I have left 3 times 1 is 3. That gives me a total of 300. So no matter the digit, if I multiply it, make it 10 times greater, it's going to equal the value of that same digit to this left. That rule applies. I could keep going into my millions, my 100 millions place, and that rule never changes. If I happen to go 2 places over, let's just look at that real quick. So let's say that if I had that similar number I had at the beginning, I'm just going to flip them around a little bit. Okay, so now I'm looking at my 5s. So look at this 5 and this 5. So I know this 5 being in the 10,000s place still has that value of 50,000. And this 5 being in the hundreds place has a value of 500. So now it's not just one jump over. Okay, it's 2 jumps. So when it was 1 jump, it was 10 times greater. But now that it's 2 jumps, that makes it 100 times greater. So and I can show that it is 100 times greater by multiplying my hundreds place times 100 to see if I get the same total. So I see that I have 4 zeros. I can write those 4 zeros down. And then I can say 1 times 5 is 5, and it gives me a total of 50,000. So the gist of the standard is just for students to recognize that a digit one place to the left is 10 times greater than its counterpart to the right, and a same digit 2 places to the left is 100 times greater than its matching counterpart. And hopefully this has helped you to see how we are learning 4.NBT.1.